Jay Bilas joins us now from Cameron Indoor Stadium. And Jay, given the fact that Duke was at home, they're ranked and they were favored by a bunch, this is the type of game that you could ask, well, why did Duke lose? But I felt like the game I watched, NC State won. You had a much better seat than I did. What did you see?
I do feel that NC State won, especially with the performance that the Wolfpack put on in the second half. And they had a couple opportunities, Scotty, as you saw, to fold.
Yep.
They missed a couple chippies, and I thought there were times where heads were hanging. And even Dennis Smith's head was hanging after he missed a layup when he blew by a defender. And it was maybe one of the easier finishes he had all game long. And Mark Gottfried grabbed him and kept him in it. I think it was about 4.5 minutes to go. And I thought that was actually a big play in the game, was Mark Gottfried keeping his team in it. They were playing zone. They were playing man. They were trying to keep Duke out of the lane. So I do think with the performance of Abdul Malik Abu, Ted Capita came off the bench and had a terrific game before he fouled out. Dennis Smith was absolutely spectacular. And then Mark Gottfried ran the same set, a little double screen up top with Maverick Rowan and Abdul Malik Abu with Dennis Smith coming off that. They ran it 3 straight times and got 3 different options off it, scoring each time. Their execution was flawless down the stretch.
And yet, there is the point where you look at it and say, Duke had a great 20 minutes Saturday night against Miami, and folks wanted to look at that picture and say, okay, it's starting to come into focus for this group, and then this happened. So we're left to ask, where is Duke right now, Jay?
Well, without Mike Krzyzewski on the sidelines, I just don't think as great of a coach, and he's a terrific coach. Jeff Capel's a terrific coach, but asking the staff to come in and coach the team, it really isn't fair. And look, Coach K's got to take care of his health. I'm not talking about that, but
sure,
just sort of putting it on the staff. And last year when Jim Boeheim was out at Syracuse for that 9 games and that ridiculous NCAA suspension, he had said, it's really not fair to Mike Hopkins because it's my team. He can't coach my team. And then he said, but by the same token, I couldn't coach his team. I can't coach somebody else's team. So it's that kind of thing. But the other thing, Scotty, when Mike Krzyzewski does come back, he is coming back to a team without a true point guard. And that's becoming obvious, at least to me, that that's a hurdle that Duke's going to have to get over. And they've got a bunch of guys that can bring the ball up and initiate offense, but they've got 2 guards playing point. They don't have a true point guard, and I think that's something they're going to have to overcome, and it's a big something that they're going to have to overcome.
And State's got one of the very best in the country. What a show Dennis put on tonight. He's fantastic, and State fans are saying this is our ceiling, huh? It was. I'm sure the folks in Raleigh are thrilled to see their Pack play as well as they did tonight. Jay, always good to visit. We'll talk again.
Great to be with you, Scotty. Thank you.